Alrighty guys, welcome back to another God of War Ragnarok guide. So in this guide, we're going to be checking out Double Frost. Now, if you don't know what Double Frost is, it is a tech or exploit that uses two Frost Awaken moves with the axe simultaneously after each other. And I'm going to be going over two of my favorite methods to do this, and let's get right into it. Alrighty guys, so for the first double frost method we're looking at, it's just a regular double frozen breach, and this is the easiest method that I know how to do double frost. It's the one that takes the least amount of inputs, and there's only like two things that you need to time properly. So in order to do this method, just start off barehanded and frost the axe, and the first step you want to do is once the axe is frosted, you want to do a regular R1 or light attack punch. So just the first one, you don't got to do the second one. I don't think it works with those, but so just do one punch, and then after that, after the punch comes out, you want to input dodge plus axe recall, okay? So for me in this case, it's X and triangle. So I'm going to press these two buttons as basically as fast as I can, okay? So you punch, and then you press dodge and axe recall really, really fast. You got to press it fast so the axe gets into Kratos' hand early enough, okay? Now the next step is you want to listen and watch. You want to listen for the axe to when it clicks into Kratos' hand, okay? When you hear it click like this, once you hear that noise, you want to simultaneously press the light attack button once, okay? You don't need to press it twice, only once. And if you time it correctly, synced with the click sound that the axe makes as it arrives into Kratos' palm, you should be able to pull off the double frozen breach. So that's it for this method. It's the easiest double frost method I know, and anybody can do it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, so for the next method of double frost we're going to be looking at is Frozen Fury. Now this tech was found by my boy Century CZX here, aka Mr. Sensei himself. And so the prerequisite for doing this tech is actually learning Guardian Fury. So if you don't know what that is, I do have a video on it, or if you've watched me play, you've seen me do it hundreds of times. I highly recommend learning it. It is worth it, especially with this tech, whether it's for mobility purposes, crowd control, whatever it be. Learn Guardian Fury for this Frozen Fury, okay? Yeah, you can see why then the tech is called Frozen Fury with the Guardian Fury implementation. So the first step would be to look at Guardian Fury and split it up into two halves of an animation, okay? So the first half of the animation is when Kratos lunges forward with his shield, right? And the second half of the animation is when he puts the shield to the side and descends, okay? He is descending to the ground in the second half of the animation and putting the shield to the side, okay? So now, once you get that visualized, what you want to do is you want to do Guardian Fury, right? With the axe frozen. And you want to put the axe away during the first half of Guardian Fury, okay? So as soon as you do it, you want to press right D-pad or whatever button to put the axe away into bare hand. And once you enter that second half of the animation, you want to take the axe back out, okay? So what you're doing is you're putting the axe away during the first half, and then during the second half of the animation, you're taking it back out, and right as you take it back out, you want to input a light attack or a heavy attack simultaneously with that D-pad press that you take the axe back out. So basically what this is doing is, since you split up Guardian Fury into two halves and you're putting the weapon away and taking it back out, due to you taking it back out, the game's gonna think, alright, like something's wrong, the axe is like glitched or whatever. So if you land an attack during the game's thought process of that happening, if you press R1 or R2, light or heavy attack, whatever, it's gonna double the frost, okay? Just like the previous method. You can buffer the axe in between the animation halves, if that makes any sense. I think that's the best way to describe it. And as you can see, we can do Frozen Ascent as well during this. You can do double Frozen Ascent, double Frozen Breach, or you can mix them up, R1, R2, R2, R1. And that's probably why this is my favorite version of Double Frost, because first of all, you start with Guardian Fury, which is amazing for mobility and crowd control. And then you hit him with two Frost Awaken moves, which either sends them in the air frozen, or just destroys the enemy, whatever. So Alright guys, so post-production AVG here, and I forgot to mention that in order to actually land this Frozen Fury tech on an enemy, you have to make sure that you are touching the enemy physically in the second half of Guardian Fury. So you don't, if you touch the enemy during the first half, the axe will become defrosted because I don't know why exactly, but you have to get the enemy in the second half of the animation. You don't want to cancel the axe frost unless, you know, you're going for whatever kind of plan you got, but um, if you do double Frozen Breach during the Guardian Fury method, the Frozen Fury method, you actually can gain inertia as well, and this is really good for combos. This is an amazing setup. You can do a runic attack after, or you can use rage after the Frozen Breach inertia, and it's so good. So I thought I'd mention that because I forgot to, and let's get right back to it. Alrighty guys, so that is it from my Double Frost guide, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little something different than usual. I tried to mix up, you know, the face cam in there and whatnot. And if you have any recommendations, tips, questions, whatever, just comment down below. If you did like the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace out.